Good morning. This is Greg, amateur radio operator. My call is in for KGL. I am going to go out to California for my youngest daughter's wedding. Certainly going for a time in California. Obviously, I'd like to take some radio equipment. I do fortunately have an Elecraft KX2. As far as the capability and size, everything put together, it is hard to beat. It runs off of these small lithium-ion batteries. I have two of them. One's in the radio. This is a spare one. Take a charger with this. It would cover most afternoon outings, surely with both of them. Also even have a keyboard and a QRP Works sidecar for even doing PSK 31 or RTTY. Got all the adapters and things all in this little bag, and this will carry on. I mean, they have really Elecraft has really given you a tool that is highly portable. Another item that I've used for a long time is Alex Loop. You've seen the loops. This is the type. The Alex Loop in particular packs into a bag like this. It doesn't require a tuner, although I do have a tuner in my rig. I won't use it for the loop. And I have a tripod that I've had for years. Works well with the Alex Loop. So I'm kind of coming down to some kind of priority list for traveling. Really, the KX2, the Alex Loop, it will work indoors, outdoors. Unfortunately, the high bands aren't open very much, but works on the high bands. It will even work on 40 meters. It's a challenge, but you do make contacts. On previous trips to California, I have used this PAR, formerly PAR, but now manufactured by LNR, field trail friendly, little matchbox for an end-fed. Doesn't require counterpoise. Works on 40, 20, and 10. Hard to beat, particularly from weight and volume. Nice little item. I definitely won't leave without it. I just need to support it somehow. Also under consideration is the Buddy pole, it is the Buddy stick, made by Buddy Pole, which has a whip, coil, and various items there. It's really it was the antenna that really kind of got me started in QRP portable. I haven't used it much lately. It will definitely work for you, but it takes a little bit of fiddling to get it tuned up, and you have a counterpoise, but it is an effective antenna, so it's under consideration. The fact is, I have so many options that it really makes it difficult about what to take. This item is a 9-to-1 transformer from Ballon's Design. Pretty much whatever length wire you put on it for counterpoise and for the radiator, the KX2 will find a match. And I need to round up some wire. This is a PAR transformer. You can use it with half-wave wires, or there was a similar wire to the 40-20-10 that I had earlier. That would work with it too, but I guess a little bit of extra. This is a let's see, it is the mobile stick antennas, and they are good, and particularly you put them on top of the rental car, but this is a little long, and so I don't think it'll go with me. This one's for 20 meters. Let's see. I don't know. Believe it or not, all these poles, you can get 3 poles out of this. They're 10 feet high. And with a adjustable, I believe they call it their Gypsy, Windcamp Gypsy antenna. Adjustable for 40 through 10. It would be full size, although only 10 feet off the ground. It really does work. I guess it's questionable taking the poles. I've considered a scheme of sawing them in half, but it's still going to add up to a lot of stuff. And it's an antenna I really like, but I can definitely take the adjustable dipole and string it from a tree, something. So that's definitely going. Also, the nice part about those poles is they don't need any guide, because you can push these in with your heel, these stakes. So a great system, but you just have to consider the trade-offs of size and weight. And Chameleon makes a lot of expedient antennas. Actually, this whip, it's actually 2 parts to it. This is lightweight aluminum, I suppose, and not overly long. So this is kind of looking attractive. They make these 5-to-1 transformers. I actually don't totally understand what it's doing electrically. It does tend to cut the SWR down for most bands, and works with the tuner. So it's the kind of thing, it tunes up, it makes contacts. That's the name of the game. So this is the large one. They have a mini that is smaller, and they have all kinds of kind of counterpoise wires if you're using a vertical. So this is in consideration. In fact, I actually have a base here from Wolf River, and when you put the stakes in, I mean, it's pretty good. This is the mini Chameleon coil, and up here is a second whip. I won't take 2 whips, but anyway, it's deployed here. For its length, it's reasonably stable. So it's getting favorable to go with me. Just the final choices are so hard. I will take a throw bag and a lightweight cord of various kinds. If I use trees, of course, someone can always come up and say, please don't use our trees. So a lot of my solutions for antennas, I stay away from using trees. So that's kind of the high points there. So, you know, which items will win, which will fit in the suitcase, and there's always a danger that I'm just carrying too much stuff. I do want to do satellites. As far as portability, the Elk it is, and believe it or not, all this does work for satellites. This will also work for 2 meters. Say I was doing SOTA, I could use this on VHF and UHF, and those contacts count. Should I make some? It actually goes completely into this bag right here. All right, and the minimum equipment for satellites is a HT plus the antenna. This is probably the most versatile HT I have. We'll do full duplex on satellites, and obviously it'll get me on the repeater. It does APERS. The list is on and on. I do need to pack a whip for it.